Welcome to the J&J podcast. Today we got all of us again, Jay, Jamie, and Ayman. And today we're going to go over Bloodbound. And not the one by Hammerfall, not the song, the
Right,
actual band.
right. That confused me there a couple times. What the heck? Yeah.
Yeah, not the song, the band. And this was brought up again by Ayman. So we got another Swedish band who's been around for a little while. Did you guys listen to this band at all?
Yes, I know this band, so I listen to them all the time. So yeah.
So it looks like they started their first album was released in 2005. The Nosferatu. I didn't go that far back.
I think that was the album I was listening to.
Yeah, I did not go that far back. I listened to the most recent couple albums, not the live one. So I started with Tales from the North and then Creatures from the Dark Realm, and then I let it go on random, so they weren't too bad. I like them. They remind me of a little bit of Rhapsody, a little bit of Camelot. And
They sing a lot about it's like fantasy type songs. You
yes.
know, and their first record has their hit Nosferatu, which I think is phenomenal. Oh man, did you get a chance to hear it? It's on their first record.
Well, that's the title of the first record.
Yeah,
I don't
well,
think.
yeah.
No, I think I just listened to whatever the top songs are right now. Oh no, I probably did. It's on their top 10 right now. So yeah, I would have heard Nosferatu, and I didn't even notice. Oh, the Creatures of the Dark Realm was kind of fun too. So
Creatures that are yeah. I like the guitar work on Nosferatu. You know,
and then again, you could hear influences from other bands. Just um, it's a while ago. It's not a copy thing, but it's a feel, I guess you could say.
what do you mean?
Well,
Well,
like some of the stuff you get more like a Rhapsody type of a vibe to it because it's the fantasy and its speed.
yeah. Did you get a chance to see any of their videos, concert
No,
footage, or anything? It's cool
no,
when they play Nosferatu. You have this demon or vampire thing
oh
coming out on
nice.
stage. They've got a cool little stage show with it.
I might have to look that one up after this.
Yeah, if you just do Nosferatu live, you know, it's cool.
Sometimes seeing the concert footage makes it even better for something. Sometimes that's what gets you into the band is seeing the concert footage.
And that every band that I've seen that I like that I've mentioned, I'd always gone to their concert footage to see what they do. I mean, do they stand there and play with the guitars up here like this and just or are they getting down and dirty and having fun and
Mm-hmm.
they do that? That's what got me crazy about Powerwolf. I was like, who are these people? I looked up their concert footage. They had a concert footage out in Russia.
Oh,
Holy shit! And that's when I was like, that's my band. And then same with Sabaton,
See,
that else.
that, that kind of happened to me with Godsmack.
oh, seeing the concert footage and the
Yeah,
drum
no,
battle.
no. When I actually went to the show, that's when I'm like, oh wait, I know this song. Oh wait, I know.
Yeah,
Like every song. I like this one. I like this one, and but I never knew who sang any of them. I learned in one night it was all Godsmack.
the diehard fan who finds out at the last minute.
Well, it turned me into okay, this Godsmack. I didn't know who sang any of them. I just liked the songs. But
What's crazy is all these music festivals that they have in Europe, Hellfest, Whack, and all that. All these bands are there. All these bands.
Well, it's easier for them to get there. They don't have to go across the ocean and
I mean, that's on my ultimate goal list is to go there and just. I already told my wife I'm going to go and I'm going to go by myself because I don't want her tagging along. If I decide to go and sleep on the grounds there, I'm going to go sleep on the grounds. I know her. She's going to want to take her baths in the morning, baths in. I don't care about it. I just want to go and camp and like it.
It's a whole experience in its own.
Yeah, it's going to something like that's not about living a privileged life.
No,
Not even a little.
no. Well, she was telling me, oh, I found a hotel where they can take you back and forth, and I was like, once I go on the grounds, I'm staying.
Yeah.
Once I make it to the front, I'm staying. If I got to wear a freaking diaper so I can pee myself, I'm going to wear it. I don't give a damn. But, could you imagine having Sabaton and Battle Beast and all these guys on the same Bloodbound, all these guys?
And it's not a small stage either.
It's basically a Napalm Records who's who.
Yeah. And even the up and coming for Napalm Records.
Yeah.
And if I remember right, the Warning is going to be playing at some of those festivals over there.
Oh, fucking time.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking
Here we go. We're talking about the Warning again for you. So.
Well, we have our certain bands we keep mentioning over and over again. So,
well,
Maiden, I think, is going to be at Hellfest, if I remember reading that right, at one of these festivals.
Well, I was actually just reading something about Maiden, and they all have one agreement. And it's they're not quitting their stage show until they have to change something. If something has to be changed, they're like, no, we're done.
What do you mean?
They will not use any backing tracks.
Okay, good.
They will not downtune. They will not change anything. If they can't play it the way it should be played, that's when they'll know, yeah, no, it's time to call it a day.
I mean, respect, because that's the opposite of what most bands do these days. They're trying to hang on as long as they can.
Yeah, and they'll downtune and they'll add the backing tracks and add this and add that.
Yeah, and they try to get away with saying, well, that's how it is on the record. You've got 3 or 4. We don't care. We don't want it to sound like the record. Damn.
No, they want the experience. So if they can't do it the way it should be done to give it justice, they'll either go one at a time or they'll just, okay, we're done. We're going to hang it up. They don't want to have a half-ass show, not even a bit.
Good. You know what? You know what's going to happen? It's when Steve Harris can't come out with the same energy anymore.
I don't know if that guy's ever going to stop. Man, he's like the other guy's rabbit. I think he's just going to keep going.
He's in what, 2 or 3 bands right now? So,
Jamie, you didn't get a chance to listen to Bloodbound?
No, I did.
Oh, what do you think?
Well, I haven't talked about him. What do you think? I think.
Oh no!
Top of his list.
Listen.
No. Oh no!
I don't know what album I was listening to. I didn't get through one fucking song.
Oh no!
I skipped every goddamn.
I really thought you would like him. Oh no!
I was like, oh god.
I was like, oh, I found him, and when I heard him, I was like, oh, Jamie's just gonna go and.
I don't know what album I was listening
to,
but I skipped every fucking song.
Oh.
Like I was cooking dinner the other night, and I was like, this fucking sucks ass.
Oh, you're hurting me.
And the next one came on, and I'm like, oh, this doesn't sound any better. Next one, same shit. Next one, same shit.
I really thought you would go crazy over him when I first heard him.
I like it, but I like them, but I have them mixed with other things too when I'm listening to them. But I like them. I'll keep them in my list.
Yeah, listen. If you recommend an album, I'll check that album. But the one I was listening to was, fuck man, it was not at all. I forgot that you were the one that sent them, that gave us the ideas, and I'm like, this fucking band, this is typical fucking Jay. You'll like this one.
Well, Jay, now I know how you feel, buddy.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. I got a band for you then.
Keep it to yourself for now. But if you recommend me a specific album, I'll give it a go.
Actually, for this one, since they have so much out there, I'd probably have to find like a greatest hits for you, saying, "Okay, try this one. If there's one you like on this one, you have a chance."
That I don't know. I honest to God, I don't know which album I was listening to,
Yeah.
but whatever one it was fucking garbage. Like it didn't hit me at all. And even so, I was in the middle, and then they came home, and so they were hearing it too. And I'd say it out loud. I'd be like, "What the fuck is this shit?" And you were like, "Yeah, I was hoping you didn't like that." Like it was unanimous.
Oh golly! All right, all right. I'll find you one. I'll find you one.
It was unanimous in the household that they were not whatever. Like I said, I only did one album because after that kind of album experience,
Yeah.
I have zero desire to go to another one.
Okay, fair enough.
But if you recommend one, I will listen to that one painfully and with an open mind.
It's a challenge. I'll find one.
Yeah,
It'll take some time though.
Didn't hit me at all. That's why I just stayed quiet. I'm like, listen, I'm trying not to bash people here, but
Well, no, that's what everybody's got their own opinion. That's cool. I mean, it's no problem. I was just surprised. I really thought you would dig them, man. Golly.
I of the two bands that we were listening to, the other one was so much better.
I kind of got them both even. So,
Not even close.
but that's just
Not
me.
even close.
Sometimes I'm in the mood for Bloodbound, and sometimes I'll be in the mood for Civil War.
Listen, I don't think I'd ever be in the mood for Bloodbound.
Everyone needs a little bit of Hammerfall.
Well, that's a different situation. I was listening to them the other day.
Yeah, I had to go back to the song Bloodbound too, just because it kept getting stuck in my head going over. Oh, the band. Yeah.
I got Sean listening to them.
Nice.
I got Sean listening to Hammerfall. Blind Guardian, dude. Blind Guardian. No, stop. Blind Guardian.
Really? Nice.
Yep. There's
I think,
because he doesn't like the same exact stuff that we are liking.
no.
But he heard the Bard song
Well.
and Demons and Wizards, I think.
Oh, nice.
And I'm like, dude, he's like, I like this one. This one's good. I'm like, uh-huh. Okay. And he's like, what? I'm like, dude, I swear to God, they are a German heavy metal band. I swear to God. He's like, yeah, I don't believe you.
Here, Valhalla.
Yeah, and Valhalla came on next because he watched the one that was live, and they always do the Bard song and Valhalla back to back. So he did that. He listened to Valhalla too. He's like, yeah, I don't mind that either. See, come on.
Yeah. Bright Eyes. Bright Eyes is a good one too.
Yeah, come over to the dark side. I have so many bands. I'm like, listen, when you get in the mood and you want to experience new bands, I got a list of them that I almost guarantee you've never heard.
We got a whole podcast going on for them. So, okay, so we got 2 yays and a nay. So,
oh no, you got 2 yays and a hell nay. No, listen. Okay, so
he's awesome, man.
I'm gonna put it into perspective for you guys.
That's okay. We got it, really.
No. Yeah. My experience with this last band, I prefer Brothers of Metal.
Over them?
They're good too.
Are they?
We know how high up on that list was. They are for you.
That's what I'm saying. Like it was that whatever album that I got in the Spotify thing was not a pleasant experience. So if there's an album that would be a more pleasant experience, I would gladly do that.
So next time we go for a drive, I'll put this on and see if you jump out or not.
Just don't tell him it's Bloodbound. See what he says.
No, he doesn't need to.
It's like feeding a kid spinach.
Because
Just
he
don't.
knows I will jump out. Not my car, not my radio. I'm not skipping it. I'll jump out before I skip it.
Going down the highway, I hear, fuck.
Listen, I've done a number of things going down the highway before.
Maybe this is how we need to start recording, like rating songs. Do you sit and listen to it? Do you jump out of the car? Do you know?
Do you jump out while listening to this one, or is it you turn it up a little bit?
Number one on that list. Number one. By far, hands down, the fucking Macarena. Makes me want to cut myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is not a song that will ever be number one over that song. That will forever be number one.
Yeah.
Oh, not even Vanilla Ice?
Nope.
Not even Vanilla Ice.
I'll sing along to that song if I don't have to listen to that fucking Macarena. And which version of Vanilla Ice are you talking about? Because I kind of dig the second version.
The early 90s for him.
I like the later version.
Yeah, I was going to say, the stuff nobody wants to listen to anymore.
It's coming back, dude. I hear it on the radio sometimes. I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now?
No, you're right about Macarena. That'll always be the worst song. That'll make you just want to just jump off a high-rise building and land right on your head.
Yeah, no wings, no parachute, just
nothing.
Enjoy the fall.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I always just tuned the song out and just paid attention to whoever was dancing to it at the time.
No, can't do it.
That's even worse.
Okay.
No, I knew some of the people who were dancing to it before. It wasn't that bad.
Okay. This has been a long ongoing feud for me in this song. Do you remember back in the day when I got married?
Oh, yeah.
And at my wedding, when they played it, I left.
Oh my God.
Because he was specifically told, don't play this song. And then he did, and I fucked off.
Well, I guess we'll sum up the Bloodbound that two of us agree, one does definitely not agree. Comparing it with the Macarena.
So, oh my God!
No,
did
that's
you
not what I did. That's not what happened there.
Okay, ranking it.
That's
in the same
not
area.
what happened there, Jay. You motherfucker! That's not what happened there.
So leave your comments below and say what you think of the band. Do you like them, or would you jump out of the car?
Macarena.
No, not that. The Bloodbound.
That's what I just said. They're better than the Macarena.
Yes. So make sure to leave a couple of comments below, and we'll talk to everyone again later on.
No, we're not done yet. I have things.
We have things. You have things.
I'm mad at us.
At us?
Yes.
What did we do? What didn't we do?
We talk a lot about guitar players. Like a lot about guitar players.
Oh, I'm going to get a drink. I'll be right back. All right. So you're mad at us, or we're mad at us.
Yes. We're all a bunch of idiots.
Well, we already knew that.
No. But
of course we are.
No, but for sure.
Oh, this is a for sure idiots.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
In all the guitar conversations we've had, why has nobody ever put Mark Knopfler up there?
Because we're idiots, like you said.
I was listening to Dire Straits yesterday, and I'm like, wait a minute. I don't ever remember talking about him. Why the fuck? We're morons.
We've talked about lighter bands too.
No, listen, if there's on the top 10 list of guitar players of all time to ever live, Mark Knopfler's probably minimum number 6.
I think we've mentioned him, but not by name, just by band. Because we're talking about how he finger picks everything, and none of us could do that.
Lindsey Buckingham does too.
He's very technical. I mean,
yeah, like it's
his sound is technical. The way he does, like a finger pick, like Randy Rhoads, his sound is classical. You can tell he's classical
Yeah.
guitar trained or so on. This guy, no, you're right. I don't know why we've never mentioned him. Well, we mentioned him a few times, but
If you want to know what a Fender Stratocaster is supposed to sound like,
yeah,
listen to Dire Straits.
Or if you just want to relax.
No, listen. If you're a guitar playing fan, you're just not relaxing when Dire Straits is there, because you're listening. There's a lot to hear there. Like that. I actually, I'm. The Fender Stratocaster was designed, I think, specifically for that guy. Like he just, man, he makes that thing sing. Maybe the most underrated guitar player of all time. Period, hands down, end of story.
No, I think he normally gets his credit. We just
Not
haven't
enough.
mentioned him. Yeah.
Not enough. So that because I'm so mad at us, and I'm like, we're all a bunch of idiots. What are we thinking? I think that now we should do, to be fair to us, because it will be a hard thing, do like a top 10 guitar player of all time.
Oh Jesus. Okay,
Oh,
so are you going
I
by
like that.
genre, or are you going by
No,
just everything?
top 10, period.
There's a lot of interpretation there.
I didn't say it wasn't homework. Oh, dude.
I know I'm going to miss some, so.
Well, I mean, we're probably all going to miss some, but that's why I didn't say top 5. Because top 5 leaves you no room. Like you got.
yeah,
Yeah.
top 10 would be good.
So I figure if you try and figure out a top 5, you can fill in the other 5 with the ones you're like, fuck. The one I just got to remember the name of.
Wikipedia is going to come in handy for this.
No. I know.
No, I can already think of 8 right off the top of my head.
You can think of 8.
For me, I never remember the names.
Yeah.
I never remember the names. I always
8.
think, oh, this band's good.
I got 5 off the top of my head. One that I can't remember her name.
Her?
Yeah, oh
She's in
yeah.
top 5?
Oh yeah. She might be top 2.
Oh, there's no way. There is no way.
Yep.
Oh my God. Well, I guess I can see. Not on my list.
And it's not Nita Strauss. So
No, I didn't think. Oh, you're not thinking about that lady from the 20s, are you?
Yep.
The one that, what?
She
what
plays
was-
that Gibson SG.
Yeah, she started the first pedals.
Yep.
Yep. She's the one that came up with that.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, I agree with you. What is
Sister
her name?
Rosetta Thorpe.
That's her.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's her. Oh no, I agree.
Yeah. 100% her.
She started out doing gospel stuff, and just that finger work. Yeah, no, I agree. Oh man, I don't know about top 2, but definitely, yeah, top 2. I can see that. I really can.
Okay, so you're.
Hey, don't be starting the list now. You can make notes for later on.
No, this is just
You got
her.
me excited. Let's do it.
No. This has turned into just a her conversation. So you're saying you don't know if she's top 2?
No, I said she would be top 2.
Okay. I thought you said you didn't know. I'm like, how can you say that?
No, I said she'd probably be top 2, top 3 for sure. But no, I mean she started this whole thing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Look at everybody who came behind her and said they based their guitar work on
Yes.
her. So no. If you're a pioneer in something, you're going to be in the top 2.
Yes.
He was a pioneer.
Of every.
Hey, was it an SG she was playing, or or Les Paul? Les Paul probably hadn't come
It was
out.
a Gibson SG.
It was a Gibson SG. Yeah.
She was Angus Young before Angus Young was Angus Young.
Yeah. But if you look at the list of all the guitar players that followed her and tried and mimicked her sound,
Yeah, I think
techniques.
I think the list has to start with her,
I think so.
and then everybody else got to come after.
Yeah. Well, here's the deal. You start getting into the '80s band, and all those guys had just it was a copycat guitar playing, right?
which is
The
why.
stretches and all that. Yeah,
And then just as an added bonus, throw in the best guitar band of all time.
the best guitar band.
I can give it to you right now. The
Who?
Yardbirds.
I think I know where you're going with this because
They had Jeff
with
Beck, Jimmy Page, and
you're
Eric
going with
Clapton
Pioneer. Yeah, yeah, you're going with Pioneers. I agree. Yeah,
at the same time. Those
yeah,
three guys? Are you fucking kidding me?
yeah,
No wonder those three guys were so good.
yeah.
They played with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like top 10 guitar players of all time. Of all time. Not well, that guy played for Motley Crue, so I love him so much. And I do love Mick Mars. However,
Yeah. Oh no, I can think. I mean, I don't think my top 10 is going to have very many. Well, it'll have some 80s guys, but like you said,
it'll have one for sure.
yeah, two for sure from the '80s, maybe three. Don't forget Warren DeMartini. Don't underestimate him from Rat.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
he's legit. Anyway, yeah, we'll
Yeah.
we'll discuss it next week if that's what you boys want to do.
10 of all time. I got mine going here. I'm at 5. So I'm just gonna go who. So I'll even tell you how I'm gonna do my list. I'm gonna come up with the 10 names, and then I'm gonna put them where they belong.
Put them in order. That's a good idea. That's a real good idea.
Because it's got to be done. And listen, some names, for those of you that know me, even if somebody's been hanging out with us for a while and has gotten to know how I think, some names that will and will not be on this list will surprise.
Well, I think this list is going to have, like I said, a lot of pioneers. A lot of the techniques that the guitar players that we know now are doing what these
Well,
other folks did,
I think
right? That's the whole. That's how I'm doing it. Who's the pioneer? Who came up with this technique? And people copied it and added their own flavor to it.
yeah, but they can't all be pioneers because eventually the student outdoes the master.
Oh no! I'm not saying they are, but that's
So,
going to be. But
so I'm
that's still
not
going to
going
be a
for
big
all
part.
pioneers because I'll
Yeah,
be honest. When it comes to
yeah.
guitars, I don't know a whole lot of pioneers.
Well, no, and there aren't that very many, right? There's only like two, three, maybe.
Well,
The rest is who did what. But that's something we can talk about. But also, while we're at that, maybe we could also do an episode on vocals. We keep talking about guitar players. What about vocals? Jamie and I were talking a little bit about it before you got on.
I'll tell you why we don't do vocals.
Because everyone has a different opinion for
Depends on the
vocals.
style. Because Bruce Dickinson's on the list, but if I'm the guy you're talking, Celine Dion's 1 or 2. Like it's a very different. So when it comes to vocals, you got to go like 10 best in this genre.
So a little bit more specific, you're saying.
Yeah, like this
Yeah.
with the vocals, it's got to be a little more specific because I'll give you a list, but
Can we say rock vocals? Well, Selena's soft rock. I mean, I don't know.
Easy listening.
I would say Selena's easy
Listening.
listening.
Okay. Anyway, I just threw that out. Maybe we can discuss it, figure it out if we decide to
Yeah, we can do it, and also
have parameters.
it's with the vocals. I think you have to have parameters because there are guy singers that are fucking phenomenal. There are girl singers that are phenomenal.
Yeah.
They're different animals though.
Yeah.
Like so, best male singer would be who? In my brain, is Bruce Dickinson because that's the kind of music I listen to. That's
Yeah.
He's the guy.
Yeah.
Female, Celine Dion.
I got you. I see where you're going with
Like,
that.
they're not the same,
I see where you're going with that.
right? They're just not the same. It'd be easier for drummers because then the genre doesn't matter.
Neil Peart. That's enough said. We're done.
Well, I agree,
But I see what you're saying.
but there's other people that can be on the list, right?
No,
Like even
I know. You're right.
Neil Peart was a derivative of somebody else,
Yeah. No, you're right.
So like somebody who inspired him,
Yeah.
it was
No,
it was more than likely Buddy Rich. Just saying. I think I actually saw an interview with him one time talking about Buddy Rich.
He studied with him for a little bit, and then he actually changed his stick positioning.
And I'm telling you right now, if there's a top 10 drummer list of all time, I don't give a shit who you are. Chad Smith is on that list. Chad Smith 100% is on that list. That's coming from somebody that's not a fan of the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Like.
But
hey, what do you think of Phil Collins on drums?
For his own stuff.
Yeah. He can play the stuff he writes.
Oh, that's right. I think we've had this talk before.
Yeah, he can do the stuff he writes.
He can do covers of like early stuff.
I'm not even saying he's a bad drummer because he wasn't a bad drummer. No. But he
found his niche area.
Yeah, sure didn't know Led Zeppelin stuff. When it comes to the drums, I think it's different because with guitar you have these are the top 5 guys.
Yeah.
And that's the top tier, and then these next 5 are the next tier. You know what I mean?
I got you.
With drumming, it's this guy, and this guy, and then everyone else.
And then everybody else. I agree.
And people will always argue with this guy and this guy and this guy. Because as much as I loved him, I'm going to cause fights. John Bonham is not up there.
No. No, he's not.
However, I'm going to contradict myself right now because was he a pioneer? 100%. So many drummers came after John Bonham that just wanted to be John Bonham that you can't take that away.
He influenced them, correct?
Yeah.
He was a huge influence on these cats. Yeah.
So who are the guys we've talked about? I talk about Mike Portnoy almost constantly. John Bonham's his guy. Like Neil Peart is my guy.
Neil's my dude, man.
Well, I'm going to cut you off there so you can actually save some of your content for when you do the list of when we do a list of drummers.
Oh, we are going to do that? Okay.
Well, might as well. We can do the list. We can do drummers. We'll spaced out though.
Hey, what? Okay, one more and that's it. One more. You got me going. Don't forget Stuart Copeland, the drummer for the Police.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, okay, that's it.
He has horror stories from when they were recording from their. I think it was a producer or manager. When they were recording, they kept yelling "stick" because it wasn't he kept hitting the side of the snare or something like that. So he's got horror stories from recording because someone kept yelling out "stick" and have to do it all over again.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll leave it at that for now.
So next one is going to be 10 guitar players.
So guitar players.
Yes, we're doing it. We have to do the research. That's our punishment for being asshats and not mentioning Mark Knopfler. That's stupid.
Okay, so we'll do our top 10 of guitar players. We have a little bit of time for that.
Boy, I can't wait to make people mad.
I'm probably going to have a lot of people going, What? So,
Okay, so you know why? If I want to do this just because I want to see how much the lists are different between the three of us and how much they're the same.
no, I'm pretty sure mine's probably going to be different. So it
Yeah.
normally is.
Well,
But until then, make sure to leave some comments below, like and follow us on whichever platform you're listening or watching us on. And we'll talk to everyone later. Say bye.
thanks for hanging
So
out.
long.